And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Keserian, and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play series. Alright, so we've been working on today. Well, today we're going to actually be working on some autocrafting. Yay! Now, I like to do this off camera. I created all of this stuff off camera for you guys because it took me about an hour of solid crafting, and that's with fabricators. Okay, that's an hour of solid crafting with fabricators. What I did was I repurposed this room over here. Okay, this was originally a spawner room. I was going to put a spawner in here and use that, but I ended up putting that upstairs and this room was unused, so I made this. So I'll go through and explain bit by bit how all of this stuff works. Yay. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're building this auto crafting structure is that we need to make sure that all of these corners outlined here in cobblestone are made of this stuff. Assembler containment wall. Okay. So we're just going to replace these nice and quick. As you can see, I actually already have the connection in place for my ME network. Nope, I did not mean to do that. Not at all. Alright, let's replace this. And then we could just drill this wall out by one. We'll put that in. This in. And then this in. Okay. Now, all of these hollow spaces. Oh, I guess I should show you the recipe for those walls. They're crafted like this: 4 iron, 4 gold, and a quartz crystal. Yep. Alright, then all of the wall area has to be this heat vent. Iron, iron bars, and iron and ME cable. Okay? So I'm actually going to jump in here. And we're going to do the top and the bottom first. Alright? Of course, Optifine over there is having some creative... There we go. Put that there. And this thing is a little bit squat, but it should fit our needs perfectly. And actually, my love for Applied Energistics just continues as I build this, because I like how that does its auto crafting. Alright, so let's jump up. Let's do this side first. Wow, did I actually count all of this correctly? Jeez. So then what we're going to do is we're going to put 6 of these crafting CPUs in. Quartz, glowstone, and advanced processor. What does a crafting CPU do? Well, it makes the crafting operations faster. Okay? Then we're going to put in 12 of these pattern providers. These are what hold the patterns, basically the recipes, and give you more storage for recipes. So we have 6 CPUs and 12 pattern providers. Now we're just going to throw this on, and in a couple seconds, boom, update. And it's connected to my ME network. Nice. And you can see this is where we place our patterns. And we have 12 slots for patterns. Let's just put one pattern in there right now. So if I come over here, craft me 10. It should craft them. 10 ME blank patterns, please. Nice. Now we have our auto crafting system. I like it a lot. This is awesome. And we're probably going to put sorting and processing in here, some processing systems along this wall here. At least that's what I'm thinking right as of this moment. Which means we're probably going to need to move this thing. Which I will show you in just a second, guys. Hold your horses, hold your horses. This is an ME pattern encoder. The recipe's pretty simple. It's a conversion matrix, some iron, and a crafting table. Alright, so that's done. Boom. Now, how do we use this thing? Well, let me show you. Let me get... Is there not enough power on my network? That's, by the way, that's what an ME network does if it doesn't have enough power. It'll only give you some of the items you request. No. 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 It should have access to plenty of power right now. I don't understand. That's connected directly on a line. It goes up, of course, but this is going to. Oh, unless it's because it's sorting it and moving it around. That might be what's happening with that cobble. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I don't think it's power necessarily. I think it's that my sorting system, because it's still moving stuff around, it's being kind of finicky. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here. This is the question of Keserian, how do I get recipes into my auto crafting system? Let me show you. So we get into our pattern encoder and put our ME blank pattern right there. Then all we do is we put our recipe right here. Right click places one of an item in, and left click places that number of items in. Okay. Then we just hit encode, and one furnace is made with 8 cobblestone. So we drop that in. Let's tell it some other stuff. Let's tell it about... Okay, see, that pulled out correctly. Copper and rubber. So let's tell it Oops. Let's tell it about this. Hope if we have a blank pattern in there. And yes, the first thing I taught it was the blank assembly pattern. Now let's get refined iron. Let's teach it about, oops, nope. There we go. Let's teach it about machine blocks. Then let's get some and redstone. Let's teach it about batteries. You guys could probably guess where I'm going with this, right? And then if I put all of this stuff away, I get myself a furnace, machine block, and a battery. And then a battery. Go over here. Oops. Keep doing this. Put that there. Furnace. Machine block. Battery. Gets us a generator. So we have our generator now, right? So let's just make a generator for ourselves. And I'll do the rest of this off the camera. You know what? I'm going to bore you guys to tears doing this. But let's say we have all this stuff set up, right? And then we need... What do we need? I don't know. We need something. We'll do that later, alright? Nah, screw it. We'll do it now. Let's go up here, alright? Alright, we don't have much refined iron in our system, right? No, we don't. That was a rhetorical question, guys. We do not have much refined iron in our system. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, if I can find some glass over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to set it up so that our system can make refined iron. Now, I'm already hearing some people saying, well, wait a second, buddy. You know, I understand that molecular assembly chamber is very advanced, but it can cook stuff too. Isn't that a little OP? No, the assembly chamber can't cook stuff, but we can tell it how to cook stuff. Well, we can tell it to cook things, basically. And that's why I'm currently working on a new powered furnace. I need bricks and copper. Copper, 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 copper. And then bricks. Perfect. I have exactly 2 bricks. That makes me happy. And then redstone on the top. Machine frame. Reception coil. 2 copper ingots. Gets us a powered furnace. Alright, then we're going to look up ME interface. Ka-chunk. Ka-chunk. Boom. It looks like we're going over here to see if we can find any processor assemblies. No, we can't. Great. I'll be back when I have a few, guys. Alright, so I got myself a few of these. Let's just put one in for right now, and then... doom, doom. Yeah, you can see how low I get on quartz crystals. So we have our conversion matrix, and then we need an interface. Boom. Throw some glass and one ME cable. ME interface. And throw this stuff back in mostly valuables, I believe. There we go. Let's go downstairs now, shall we? Ooh, I'm forgetting something. Be very ticked off when I get down there. No, 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 no. Tell me I have some. I have some. I certainly don't have a lot, but I have some. Oh, and then I needed an importer. Oh, shoot. Just made two of these. Should have made two of them. Valuables redstone. All right, let's get this right, guys, shall we? ME interface. Boom. All right. And then I'm going to need a sticky piston, aren't I? Yes, yes I am. Did I keep any resin? No, okay. Biological, slime ball, and let's do this. Was it interface, sticky piston, import bus. Yeah, I was right. 2 iron and 1 of my cable. Beautiful. All right, let's get rolling now, shall we? Spent enough time screwing around crafting stuff unnecessarily. So if I'm over here, right? In the forest, right? I go down. Ew. For once, there was a power line right where I wanted it. To be perfectly honest with you, the point we are at in the game... Alright, let me... There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our ME interface up top here. Alright? And then we're going to use a new feature of it. So let's get ourselves a blank pattern. Let's get ourselves an iron ingot. Alright? Now, presently that tells me it gives me an iron nugget, which is incorrect. Oh, I need to do this first. Because what I'm going to tell it is this. Normally, it automatically fills that in, right? Well, you can force the choice like that. Oh, okay. Like this. And now I'm forcing it to say... Oops. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm forcing it to say that one iron equals one refined iron if you do something to it in this machine. And all I do is I put it at the bottom of the processing slot, and then I'm just going to hook up my import bus to the front. Hook up some cabling like this. Like that. And now I should be able to craft 64 refined iron. Ta-da! Of course, it doesn't want to pull it out from the front. But if, for example, I did that, there we go. So it has to be in the non-display mode, and the front doesn't work right. Joy. I have an ugly setup, but I'll fix that around at some point in the nearby future. But we now have auto-crafting set up. Nice. I'm going to make this a little bit prettier in the future. But I can now craft items automatically, which I really like. This is really cool, actually. This is awesome. So, I'll be right back in just a few minutes, guys. Alright, everyone. So, what's going on right now? Oh, I don't know. I just made myself 8 solar panels. I'm not certain why I actually made them, actually. But wow, look how fast that crafted. Look how fast that crafted. This thing is really amazing. I mean, it's like I have everything at the touch of my fingertips. I don't need... It'll craft pretty much everything for me. All I did was I asked it for 8 solar panels, and it just kind of went, yep. What I'm going to do? Drop you in. Oops. There we go. LV solar panel now encoded. I just need an LV transformer blueprint, which, if I go to craftable, let's make ourselves another 10. Pull them out, just like that. Nice and easy, right? I need some more. No, I should be able to find. Okay. Put that there and tell it 1, 2, 3. Nope. 3, 4. No, this recipe does not use a backpack as part of the transformer. Oops, certainly doesn't use those either. Encode. Dude, this is so much fun, guys. I mean, seriously, setting up the system, this is great. This is absolutely fantastic. Oops. Low voltage solar array. I don't even know why I made that. I just wanted to. This is awesome. I love this thing so much. If you look at this, we are automatically producing coal dust and refined iron. I love this so much. And this entire wall we can fill out with processing machines, which I think is kind of epic. That we can, in essence, set up an entire system to do all of our mining, not mining, but to do all of our processing, and now item creation for us. Epic. Ta-da! Nice and pretty room. We have our gigantic ME assembler in the center of the building, and we can access anything on our network, anywhere. Nice. And also our system is actually still chewing through all the cobblestone that we've sent it, as you can see here. Yep. Should get to 9. This will craft and then be pulled out. As always. There it goes, and it got pulled out in a flash of light. I really, guys, I have a hard time describing how much I really love this thing. Like, really love this thing so much. So in the meantime, while we're working on that, let's work on something a little different. Okay? Let's get upstairs. I want to just check something here. Because I don't know if I have a Tesseract hooked up to one of these tanks up here. I don't. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. That's an energy Tesseract. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get a liquid Tesseract from downstairs. I really should put an access point up here. And we're going to go out to where our quarry is sitting. Which I set it up off camera, but you guys should be kind of familiar where it is. Because there's actually an oil geyser out there that I want to harvest. Should have a pump around here somewhere. Unless I left it in another. I may have. Yeah, I think I did. Need 2 of you. No, no, no. Alright, let me pull some stuff together off camera, guys. Alright, so coming back out here, you can see that my quarry is finished. Yay. That's not really why we're out here. I'll set that back up in a little while. What we're out here doing, oops, is not coming out here yet. Because I forgot to do something back at the base. Durr. Hopefully I can do this. Spawn me in. Hey. There we go. Sometimes it drops me through the floor and does some damage to me. But that time it looks like I worked it out. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to charge upstairs. We're going to grab some liquiducts. And we're going to use our smaller... Yeah. We're going to use this tank over here. This is a smaller tank. And it should be fine for this purpose. The summary of this is that I struck oil. And like that. And what is this? That's 9. So we'll call it 10. We'll call it oil supply. 10 set add. Alright. Now we can go out. Let's go downstairs, and we're probably going to run a little bit over on this episode, but that's okay. I just wanted to get this set up. By the way, I found my pump. It was in a canvas bag somewhere. I think I must have put it there when I tore down my lava supply in the nether. So we're just going to do a little bit of traveling. Not a whole heck of a lot. So yeah, I was over here actually clearing out the forest here. Because I didn't want to waste any resources. And look what I found. A nice little oil geyser. And we can't let it go to waste now, can we? What we're going to do is we're going to go up, up, 1, 2, 3. Does that get me up above it? Yeah. 1. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go up and 1. You know, just to make this look semi-decent. And then from this side, what we're going to do is we're going to take our redstone engines. And apparently in the latest version of Buildcraft, these things got nerfed, so you can't really do this anymore. Which I think is silly, personally. I don't understand why these things have been working great, you know, since I started playing Buildcraft. Why are we changing them now? So put that there. That there. Oil supply set. Now, all we need is a redstone signal to get our little pumping system working. Hopefully, we start getting some lava in here. Well, I think we did. Can't really tell if it's going anywhere or not. Yep, there it goes. All right, we got oil. We have oil. And we're just going to let that drill all the way down. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a pretty good time for us to say goodbye for the episode. We got our ME auto crafting system set up, which I think is going to be a heck of a lot of fun, if you don't mind me saying it. And we got some advanced production of things like solar panels set up. And now we are pumping oil. So apparently this is just an exploitative we're just exploiting the natural resources and turning ourselves into a massive industrial machine. I like it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a comment, send me a private message, subscribe, any of those things. Alright folks, thank you very much, and as always, happy mining.